Rivera, the
Now,
challenger,
are we
against
ready for
Drake
some
Kwon.
title action? The following contest is for the DOA Pure Championship. This match has a 15-minute time limit. It's being sponsored by Grindhouse Graphics and is being officiated by referee Bradley. Introducing first,
Here comes your boy.
representing the OC, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Spanish Stallion, Kwon Rivera.
Kwon Rivera might be a scoundrel from time to time, but paying respect to my late buddy Kevin Gears with that armband. That does not change Kwon Rivera's thoughts on the DOA asylum, as he is never shy. It's his twin, except for his little brother there. He's forced to make that comment. Or he'll be grounded. We'll see if Kwon Rivera has what it takes to lead him to championship glory here in DOA, as he's moments away from challenging the pure champion, Drake Kwon.
Tall mountain to climb tonight.
Kwon just recently reclaiming that pure championship after being disqualified in the championship with Mig 6 months ago. And in doing so, getting disqualified due to a bit of a suspension from challenging for the pure championship. You can bet your butt Kwon's back and he's ready to go. His first defense is tonight.
This is your DOA Pure Champion. This is Drake Kwon.
Drake Kwon. Rocking a new jacket, got that cool mask.
I'm seeing a lot more than the fancy entrance gear to take down Kwon Rivera, I can assure you.
Someone tells me Drake Kwon is more than fancy entrance gear. As the DOA Pure Champion makes his way into the ring, Drake Kwon versus Kwon Rivera for the DOA Pure Championship. Rivera trying to take that title a little prematurely. Referee Bradley Lee shouldn't let him do that.
You know, Dr. Luther told me that was bad luck to do.
We'll see. Kwon Rivera is superstitious. Referee Bradley holding up the championship that's on the line. Kwon, Kwon Rivera face to face. Rivera not stepping back down from Drake Kwon there. Shoving him back, Kwon with a smile on his face. Paul Rivera letting the inmates get under his skin, and the bell just rung.
He has to stay focused on the monster in front of him.
I was gonna say, you gotta have thicker skin. And you gotta pay attention to what's in front of you. And here we go, collar and elbow. Each combatant jockeying for position here as Drake Kwon takes Cole Rivera to the corner. Bradley gets a clean break. Rivera once again letting the inmates get to him. Oh, whoa, come on. With a little bit of assist from a handful of hair. Kwon was taken to the corner, but that only angered the beast as Kwon just taking Rivera across the ring, and Rivera now rethinking his life.
Yeah, the smart thing of getting out of bounds. It's like when a quarterback runs out in a football game, you know?
Sort of thing?
Avoid the football, it's a sport.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not, hasn't caught on that well.
No pro wrestling, I'll tell you that. As Drake Kwon sits in the middle of the ring, giving Cole Rivera an opening to get back in, and here we go again.
Cole Rivera does have a bit of a temper. He needs to keep that under control in this championship match. Then again, Drake Kwon's got a bit of a temper too.
Yeah, you're not wrong, and right now, Cole Rivera kind of turning the tide with the mind games here.
If I was Cole Rivera, I'd try to bait Drake Kwon into doing something stupid, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay, you're not the one who caught him eating paint chips before the show.
They're nutritious. You know, a little lead would put some hair on your chest. Cole Rivera taking his sweet, sweet time to get back in this one. Which could be a good strategy, but at the same time, he may just be angering the beast. That is Drake Kwon. Cole Rivera's done. He says he's not going to let these fans disrespect him. He's out of here, but Drake Kwon says not just yet. Rivera face first into that apron. Still in this one is Cole with a few big rights to the face of Kwon. But Kwon returns the favor. His headbutt. Remember though, this is a DOA Pure Championship matchup. The title can only change hands by a pinfall or submission in that ring, or, as we learned before, if the champion gets disqualified, you gotta think Drake Kwon's not gonna make that mistake again.
Oh, you see that? Cole Rivera had second thoughts using the bottom rope. Assist him on a stomp. That's how he got put on the injured list in the first place.
Okay. A for effort, Cole. Rivera stays low. Gets a little high. Looking for a hip toss. Maybe not the smartest idea. As Kwon turns the table, his hip toss connects. Arm dragged by the champ. Holds on to it for good measure. Cole Rivera trying to get out of harm's way there and may have inadvertently put himself in a worse position, belly first on the mat. Rivera, there we go. Rivera getting out of there, using that rope to simultaneously break the hold and also Go right to the face of the champion, Kwon. Hurting the arm, shoulder, and face at the same time, but Kwon's still in this one. So is the challenger. Rivera got the boot up. Up and over goes Cole Rivera. Drake Kwon looking for a big clothesline. Rivera goes behind, shoves the champion to the rope. Drop kick by the challenger, and Kwon hits the mat hard.
Doesn't stop playing to the crowd and go for the cover.
Okay.
Not even a 1 count. Took way too much time.
Hey,
Gloat after you get the championship.
he may have made a mistake there with the early gloating, but I'm going to give him credit there, not wasting a single breath after that kick out by Drake Kwon. Cole Rivera goes right to the sleeper.
Fortunately for him, Drake Kwon starting to get to a vertical base.
Able to alleviate some of that pressure. Oh, come on. Second time Cole Rivera has gone to the tactic of pulling the hair of the champion. Cole Rivera trying to hyperextend the leg there of Drake Kwon. Going limb for limb.
He's now zeroing in on that arm.
No limb left behind. Cole Rivera now, what's he thinking?
I don't know about this.
A pile driver attempt. Not today as Drake Kwon twists his way out of it. What a headbutt.
I was going to say, though, Drake Kwon loves to utilize that power bomb. Take away one of his arms, negate that move.
Smart tactic there by Cole Rivera, but maybe Rivera was looking to rub some salt in the wounds, trying to power bomb of his own. A mistake by the challenger as now the champion has him up on that top rope. Kwon follows him, but swinging for the fences, fighting for his life is Cole Rivera. I don't blame him. This is a dangerous place to be for everyone involved. And Rivera using an underhanded tactic to try and get out of this one, raking the eyes of the champ. And what's Rivera thinking? Sunset flip. And connects with a power bomb on the champ.
That's one way to do it.
Maybe should have gone for a pin there, but no, going for a submission instead. Arm bar applied, and look at the bridge by Rivera.
Rivera's own shoulder. You see he's driving into the shoulder, allowing him to pull and try to hyperextend that elbow.
Oh, whoa, whoa, Kwon though. Pulls his way out of that one. And a brain buster by Drake Kwon.
Drake Kwon just has, I don't know where he gets these reserves from. Able to power out of that submission against his injured arm and then bust out a brain buster.
Drake Kwon, just when you think he's down and out, he busts out something insane like that brain buster. Enough to at least momentarily get him back in this one as Cole Rivera, though, slowly making his way to his feet as well. And now these combatants are just swinging for the fences. Okay. Shot by Rivera, and Kwon answers that with a series of very vicious forearms to the face. And now Kwon hits the ropes, but Rivera cuts him off at the pass. Rivera hits the ropes, Kwon returns the favor. But Rivera still in this one, knee to the face with a bicycle to boot rather. Oh, whoa, whoa, wait a minute, Rivera looks to hit the ropes, not gonna happen. As Kwon looks to put him up, maybe proto bomb. Oh, looks like Cole Rivera did his homework.
Going to the eyes.
Super kick to the champion. Shining Wizard by Cole Rivera. Is this it? Oh, man. That was very, very close. Referee Bradley as close as he can get to the action without taking a punch to the face most of the time. I'll take his word for it. 2.5. Drake Kwon still in this one, and Cole Rivera, he's got to keep this up. Each moment here that he sits in disbelief that that wasn't a victory, Drake Kwon is able to catch his breath. Rivera with an elbow to the back. And that only angered the beast, Drake Kwon.
Oh, God.
Dodges it, puts him up. And that's gotta be all she wrote. 1, 2, oh! Rivera got the shoulder up. Impressive kick out by the challenger. But it looks like Drake Kwon is going big. Drake Kwon's looking to get a little high here in the Asylum, climbing to that top rope, but Cole Rivera cuts off the champ at the pass. It's not where you want to be if you're the champion. It's Cole Rivera. Follows Kwon up to that top rope.
He's got the leverage, though.
It's Drake Kwon. It's over, Rivera. Kwon has the high ground.
What is he thinking here? It is not his domain.
Allons-y! Drake Kwon flies through the sky of the Asylum with a huge diving clothesline. But that maneuver may have taken just as much out of Drake Kwon. Kwon unable to capitalize on a pinfall here. Referee Brad Lee checking on both combatants here. See if they're able to continue their movement, but they're moving slow, Jonas.
Somehow, the longer the match goes, it seems like the more power Drake Kwon draws in.
Ooh, a little double sign language.
Showing his IQ. Cole. All right, that's enough.
Cole Rivera flies in with that forearm, and Kwon answers back with one of his own, but Rivera still in this one as well. Both these combatants forearm each other to their feet. Oh, damn.
I don't know how many of those forearms Cole Rivera's taken to the head, and it's amazing that he can still remember his name.
This might be all she wrote as Drake Kwon is looking for that lariat, looking to take the head off of his opponent and walk out of here still the DOA Pure Champion. Here we go, but Rivera counters it with a kick. Into the ropes goes Cole. Swings through the lariat attempt. Cole Rivera now. What's he thinking? No way. Huge Styles clash by Cole Rivera. Can he get him over?
Drake Kwon is dead weight.
1 minute until the match time limit expires.
Gets him over with a minute to spare, and Drake Kwon kicks out at 2.9. You gotta wonder if that would have been a different story if Cole Rivera was able to get the champion rolled over there, but you called it. Drake Kwon was dead weight.
Down goes the knee pad.
Remaining.
Looking for that Shining Wizard one more time.
Looking to add some extra stank to it with the knee pad lowered, and Drake Kwon with that huge clothesline.
15 seconds remaining.
Kwon connected.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh no.
5, 4,
Rivera to the
3,
floor.
2, 1.
And that is a time limit draw. 15 minutes are up.
The time limit in this match has expired, which means this comes to a no contest. Since this match is a no contest, Drake Kwon remains your DOA Pure Champion.
Drake Kwon defends the title successfully, but that's not the way Kwon wanted to do this.
No, let's call it like it is. Drake Kwon escaped by the skin of his teeth. Cole Rivera had him on the ropes.
I think Cole Rivera was the one who rolled out of the ring onto the floor there, getting out of harm's way at the last second possible, but I hate to give him credit, but Cole Rivera definitely held his own in that contest. You got to wonder what DOA management is going to think about this time limit draw and what the history books will hold for Cole Rivera and Great Kwon. Only time will tell here at DOA.